Hi, I'm Captain Coppin with Texas Fishing Tips, and this is your weekly fishing report. Right over here on the King Ranch shoreline, we've been catching some really nice trout when the winds are down, coming through here, drifting north to south along these grass lines and on these drop-offs in about 4 to 5 foot of water, throwing artificials, corkies, paddle tails, soft plastics, plum chartreuse is a good color to use. All up and down here. When that wind starts cranking, you can't really fish it, but if that wind's a little bit light in between the fronts, come in here and get some really nice trout. Right here, just north of Compuerta Pass, in this gut here, there's some really good black drum, few sheephead, couple of redfish mixed in. Getting about 4.5 foot of water right along the grass line. It's lined up with all these cabins on the back side of this island here. Just get in line with the cabins and start throwing in that little bit deeper water with shrimp on the bottom. Also, making some slow drifts down that grass line will also produce you some trout and a few scattered redfish. The Badlands been good during the warming trends in between fronts. A lot of guys coming down here and doing some wade fishing. I've been coming down here and doing some slow drifts, but if you want to brave the cold and get out and walk around with your waders, there's some good big trout to be caught this time of year right around here. Nice trophies. Right here on the back side of the Yarborough spoils, in between every cut and gut through here, we're catching good black drum and also some scattered redfish in the upper slot size. Come in here, be real easy on the trolling motor. You can't come in here on a big engine because some of these guts are small. The bigger guts, if you just drift into it and just kind of set the anchor in easy, you can really get a lot of fish in there in a small area. But these spoil islands have been working real well for black drum and redfish. I came down to the land cut a few days ago and it was a little bit slow, but that was just because there wasn't any current moving. When you have good current in the land cut on the west drop, there's still plenty of redfish and plenty of black drum to be had. The day I came down here, it was in a transition. The fish were kind of stagnant until that wind started blowing, and when it started blowing, that's when the fish started moving. So if there's some wind blowing and cranking and you know there's going to be current down here in the land cut, this west drop off is killer for black drum and redfish right now. Just south of the bridge in these crash channels here on the lighter winds, we've been catching some black drum, some sand trout, a few redfish, not a whole lot, but using shrimp on the bottom. Also throwing a few paddle tails for some specks. All up and down here, you'll find some small trout, but once you see the white pelicans moving down the channel and you'll see the brown pelicans diving, that's where the bait is, that's where the fish will be, all up and down these crash channels. I'm Captain Coppin. Thanks for watching.